Hello everyone, my name is Hawk Trades, and today I'm going to be making a video on strategy backtesting. First, I'm going to talk about why you should practice a trading strategy, how you can practice the trading strategy, and how you can succeed with the trading strategy. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Start this off by saying repetition is the key to learning. If you want to learn anything, you're going to need to repeat things over and over again to get them in your head. You're not going to be able to learn anything unless you get hands-on experience doing it yourself, right? So in order to get better at trading and to learn more about trading, you're going to have to do a lot of repetition. This repetition will build good habits, and in trading you don't want to have bad habits. One bad habit can really get the best of you, and it can even cause downturn in your trading, and eventually if you don't take care of it, it can cause a downturn in your account. This is why if you backtest and practice a strategy, you'll be more solid on it, and you won't be as nervous when you're in trades because you'll have seen everything before. Trading is a game, and in any sort of game, you practice, like sports. The best athletes out there put in the most amount of hours. If you want to be the best trader, you have to put a lot of repetition and hours into it. If you are willing to put the work in, eventually you can be rewarded greatly because you will remember the best setups and you'll be able to identify setups that are very quality easier. And when you're practicing every day, you will be constantly learning new things, which is just going to be great for your trading because you'll be able to adapt. Next, we're going to be talking about how you can practice your trading strategy. So the software we're going to be using is TradingView. It's a free software and you can register at tradingview.com. We're going to be using the tools in the top left bar most of the video, specifically this one and these two, and also the shapes. So let's just say your strategy is a downtrend or an uptrend. This is a recent setup on the NASDAQ. Um, and let's just say we see this rejection with volume, another rejection, and we're looking at the market developing day by day. Each of these squares are a day, and this is the hourly chart. So let's just say we're watching the market. This is overnight futures, and we retest the trend line right here. Now what we're going to do is simulate a position, and this is going to be a physical and visual representation of our position, where our stop loss is and where our take profit is. It's important to have a stop loss because you need to know where you're going to be stopped out if you're wrong. So let's create the position. The middle part is where our entry is going to be. So we could say that we saw this reject and we kept it here. We entered around in this candle and we're keeping our stop at the high of day. And let's say we're going to have a risk to reward of 2. It's important to have high risk to reward because you want to make a lot of money on good setups. It's also important because you can control how much you're losing and winning per trade. You don't have to be guessing when you do trade. So we can see that this trade would have worked out very nicely and you would have had to take your profits here, even though, no one's going to be able to catch the whole move. But you have to know when you're going to take your profits and when you're going to stop out. And this is the best way of simulating your position. Over time, if you keep on doing this every day, you'll become more familiar with the strategy and you'll build consistency and good habits. So now that we've discussed why you should practice your trading strategy and how you can practice it, let's move on to the final topic, which is how you can succeed with the trading strategy. So the first thing that you should know is that you should practice even if you don't see results at the beginning. It takes a long time to see results. It could be for some people a month, other people 2 months, other people a week. It really just depends on how much work you put in and who you are. There's a lot of different factors, such as experience. The more experience you have, the easier it will be and the quicker you will learn. But if you're a beginner, you should know that if you don't see results, keep on trying. You have to keep your long-term goals in mind. If you want to be a profitable trader, it's not going to take a couple months. It's going to take a long time, but you have to do what you need to do every single day to achieve it. The next thing you should do is you should backtest and do this process 100 times. Now that seems like a lot, but if you want to A, get a ton of practice, and B, calculate the exact win rate of your strategy, it's going to be very, very beneficial because you'll know how many out of 100 are going to win and lose, and you'll have experienced 100 trades executed without even risking your own money. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I really appreciate any feedback, and let's have a good week. Peace.